Welcome back to Average Mike's Guides, and today we continue our kitchen remodel. Welcome back, guys. I am just another Average Mike, and today we will be working on the kitchen. We're going to go ahead and replace this section of cabinets. In the last videos for the kitchen remodel, you heard me say that we were missing two of the cabinets. Well, those cabinets came, so I went ahead before this video, before I started recording, I went ahead and built the two new cabinets that came in, as well as this cabinet here, and we will be building this cabinet, the corner cabinet, today. So if you haven't seen my previous videos, I'm going to post a link up here. But for right now, because you guys seem to like it, we're going to do a very quick time lapse of me building those cabinets. Alright guys, so now that those cabinets are built, we are going to go ahead and work on removing this countertop. I am going to we're not going to be keeping this countertop, but the granite countertops we're putting in are not ready yet. So I'm going to remove this countertop with the sink still attached. I'm just going to go ahead and disconnect the water lines to the sink and the sewer pipe. If you can see, it's really dark right around here. That way we can pull this out. I'm gonna have to cut around these pipes to pull it out, and then we will I have a couple shark bite fittings for these two water lines. We'll cut these pipes so we can get the cabinet out and get the new cabinet in, and then we'll put everything back together. So the countertop has been unscrewed. Now I'm going to turn off the water and try to drain it as much as I can with the dishwasher and the sink down there. Try to relieve some of the water, so when I disconnect these pipes and cut the pipes later, the less water obviously the better. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's go turn off that water. Alright guys, so I'm down here by the main water line. We have well water. So we have a filtration system over here. It's kind of hard to see, but basically what we have here is the main line coming from the ground into this white ish looking pipe here. That's going to be coming in from the ground. It goes through the filtration systems and then runs out this pipe where there's a shutoff valve here, and then that goes up. This other pipe next to it actually goes down to where it's tees off, and that's dirty water. And that is true. We have in the front of the house, we have dirty water. We have a dirty water spigot out front of the house and a clean water spigot, so that all makes sense. There's also dirty water spigot on the back side of the house, which that's, I'm sorry, you can't see. Back side of the house, but that's where that pipe's going to be going. And yeah, so what we're going to do is turn this sucker off right here, and that should take all the water, shut all the clean water off in the house, which would be the sink. So, all right, let's go ahead and do that. There we go, off. All right, so let's go check the water upstairs. All right, guys, so water is, we'll let that run out all the way. Water obviously is off. We'll make sure we do both hot and cold. And then we will, I'm gonna run the dishwasher for a sec just to clear out the line going to the dishwasher. And then, like I said, I'll run to the sink down in the laundry room. That way it kind of back feeds the water out to get as much water out of these lines as possible so we don't make a mess. All right, guys, as you can see, maybe you can see, disconnected the two water lines, the line for the sewer going to the sink, as well as the line for the sewer going to the dishwasher. So we are good. The sink should be free and clear. And I slid this oven out because there's a little bit of edge there that would hold it from coming up. So I think we are now good to pull this countertop out. Well, that was fun. As you can see, the backsplash on that did a little damage. We're gonna have to cut that out before the granite goes in, patch it. For right now, I'm gonna start unmounting the cabinets from the back wall and getting those cabinets out. Alright, so now we have all the cabinets out. In order to get this piece out, and obviously the new cabinet in, this isn't going to fly. So that one I could probably get away with if I wanted to cut a hole big enough for this cover to go around. Otherwise, we're either desoldering these joints and then resoldering them once we're done, or like I said, we have some shark plates that could fit right up in here and reconnect those once we have the new cabinet in. So I'm going to go ahead and do both of these and then cut them off, get this piece out of here, and we'll start building the other one. Alright, so still having camera issues here, I think. I don't know if I caught the first time I explained this, but basically, because of whoever soldered this joint initially, obviously soldered it where it is, and the flux dripped down this pipe, causing me needing to cut this pipe here. There's the drips there and it's not smooth around, so it makes it harder for me to use this tool to cut it. So I had to use the torch to melt the solder, wipe it clean. Now I have a nice smooth pipe. to cut, and then we'll go ahead and start cutting it. Basically what you're doing here is just wrapping this around the pipe and spin it around a couple times, try to tighten it, and just keep doing it and doing it until it gets all the way through here. Alright, now that both pipes are removed, we can pull this bottom piece out, bust open our new cabinet. We're going to use this piece as a template to mark the holes where they need to be. And the old cabinet here, I'm not sure how the new cabinet is, whether it has sides like, or is it just open like this one. But if need be, we'll cut the hole for the dishwasher as well, using the old cabinet as a template for that. So all right, let's get to it. All right guys, a little bit of an update here. I started building this cabinet as we go. Because of the piping, it's easier that way and less hole I had to create. That hole was pretty big, but I wanted it to sit flush against the wall. So this is going to go in here and around those pipes, we can hook the water back up. Alright guys, we're partially built here as you saw. We're going to put our shark fitting on. I already sanded them pipes smooth with a piece of 80 grit sandpaper. I got this end on both of them. There's the other one. Here he is. Here's the other one. I'll pop these on, then we can turn the water back on. Everybody be happy. Alright guys, we are all put together. I would have liked to film a little bit more for you, but it was getting later in the day, getting close to dinner time, and trying to just get the water back on and sink back installed. Really, you saw this cabinet pretty much finished getting built. The other two are just kind of sitting there. I just reconnected all the hoses that I disconnected before. That's about it. So guys, make sure you are subscribed and turn on your post notifications so that when we post out upcoming videos of us mounting these cabinets complete, as well as finishing blocking or framing out our island around the trash compactor, finishing that up, and we can finally get to some flooring. I will be doing some video content on the countertop install as well as soon as that comes in. So make sure you are subscribed. If you want to like the video, comment, please do. I read every comment. I try to respond to every comment. Yeah, until then, I have other projects going on as well. So stay tuned, subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.